Hello friends, welcome to our digital blogger. Today we're going to talk about Zerodha Coin. It's a recent concept. In fact, it was launched yesterday by Zerodha. As we know that Zerodha is into discount broking across segments, be it equity, commodity, currency, but now they're extending their arms towards direct mutual funds investment. You can now invest in MFs through their portal. You don't need to go through a distributor or any other channel. Let's know about it in detail now. Let's get started. So basics first, Zerodha Coin, as we discussed, is an initiative by Zerodha towards direct mutual fund investments. This has happened because SEBI now has allowed you to invest in mutual funds directly in a dematerialized format, or demat format as we generally call it. So Coin is that platform through which you can invest in mutual funds by Zerodha. Next up is, how do you generally buy mutual funds as of now? Well, there are two ways. Either you do it through distributors or you directly buy it from a fund house. There are obviously some concerns. That's why there is a gap, and that's the reason Coin is in place. The concern with distributor is basically the kind of commission you actually levy off, and without realizing you are cutting out your profits if you are using the distributor channel. Let's do some maths and understand how it works. Let's assume that you are putting in an investment of 5,000 as a SIP per month, and you have been doing it or plan to do it for 5 years consistently. That basically means that you're putting out 60,000 rupees of investment every year. We can assume safely that you get 15% return out of that investment. And if you do some maths, you will actually be able to find out with those numbers that the distributor that you are using is actually making 16,500 rupees out of your total investment in those 5 years. The simple reason is that, first of all, the distributor takes away 1.5% as the commission on your initial deposit, and then it consistently makes again 1.5% every year on your cumulative investment. It's called the trail commission. So basically you are giving, without realizing, a lot of your profit in the pockets of your distributor. On the other hand, if you choose the second option of directly buying the mutual funds through the fund house, well, you'll have to do everything from the scratch, starting from going to each fund house, filling out the forms, putting in all the money that you want, and then once you've bought out these mutual funds, you'll have to make sure consistently that you are getting reports from them, regular sort of statements from them, keeping sure that your investments are intact and getting some returns out of it. So the overall burden of maintaining and managing your mutual fund investments will be on your shoulders, because you don't really have anyone to work out with you on that. So again, there is a concern you will be running an extra burden of using these mutual fund investments. So how does it actually help? Do we have a third way to do it? Well, Coin seems to be that particular option. Let's see how it actually works. So Zerodha Coin is basically going to be a portal like different trading platforms or portals Zerodha or any stockbroker provides. You can basically buy and purchase your mutual funds in a demat format through Zerodha Coin. The best part is there are no commission charges, so there is no percentage involved that is going to be based on your investment value, like it used to happen with the case of distributors, where there was a percentage involved, and depending on the kind of investment you are putting in, the corresponding commission was generated. Here, in case of Zerodha Coin, there is no commission. There is a flat rate, a subscription price of rupees 50 per month. So you actually are going to buy a flat rate. You don't need to worry about your overall investment. It could be 5 lakh or 50 lakh. The actual fees that you're going to pay is always going to be rupees 50 per month. And again, till the overall investment reaches 25,000, we don't need to pay any fees. So the first 25,000 investment value has no subscription attached to it. That particular value you can reach for free. So is this cool? Is this great? Is this amazing? Well, obviously there is some sort of catch there, but the catch is basically going to be applied to maybe 5 to 7% of the overall population of investors, especially if you are going to play in smaller SIPs. For example, if your SIP is going to be around 2,000, 2,500, in that range, you will not be charged anything for the first year because you will not be breaking even on the 25,000 limit. But once you do that, you will have to pay the same 50 rupees, and once that's gonna happen, you will be basically paying 2.5% of your regular investment, which is again more than the percentage you would have paid to a distributor. So that catch is there, but as long as you're paying bigger SIPs, you don't need to worry much about it. Now let's finally talk about some of the positives and negatives of using Zerodha Coin. First, negatives. So one of the area that can be thought about is that it's a new recent sort of initiative and it still has to mature, so the trust factor will be taking some time to build. So for people who are going to invest early, will be probably experimenting with the initiative, but once it matures and builds its reputation, definitely it will bring value to clients of Zerodha. The second negatives currently that we can think of is, we just discussed about the smaller investors. So people who are going to pay smaller SIPs will not really benefit a lot from Zerodha Coin. The better sort of option for them is go back to the distributor model, or probably they can buy directly from the fund houses. Some of the positives now. The best part obviously is that there are no commission. The kind of subscription that you're going to pay has no relevance to the kind of investment value you are putting out in the market. So that basically helps a lot of investors who are going to play in mid and large size segments of investment. Secondly, the name of Zerodha is definitely going to help in building the trust factor. So as we talk about the negative, that it will take some time to mature. At the same time, Zerodha is out there to cancel that effect. And finally, using that portal, using online mechanism, you can stop, you can start, you can modify your mutual fund investments anytime. So these are some of the positives and negatives, and this is the overall review of Zerodha Coin as of now. We will build on some new updates as we get and as we learn from the user experiences and reviews of clients of Zerodha Coin. So if the idea of Zerodha Coin excites you and you want to do your next mutual fund investments through Zerodha Coin, check out this link, ourdigitalblogger.com/Zerodha open coin account. Fill in your details there and we will set up a callback for you. In this callback, you can get your queries, get your concerns resolved, and if you like it, go ahead and open an account with Zerodha. This is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching it. We hope you liked it. In case you did, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button. We'll really appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our channel, Our Digital Blogger, for similar videos in the future. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye.